brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the option, it's Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn that with new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and 10 from the 41. From the pistol, it's Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stick with Jacobs. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Rattler to the air now. That's complete to Jackson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Rattler. He throws a bullet down the left side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Rattler. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Rattler setting to throw. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running left, this is Kamara. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcement.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap now to Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And they take him down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now Rattler. Catch made over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Kamara gets it off the option. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They send Jackson in motion right. Touchdown, New Orleans! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Young on the play action. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Young on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The defense takes its third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. One of the tight ends in motion left. Young on third and goal. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Rattler back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. One final shot before halftime. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Devin Tompkins to return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing is Rattler. This is reeled in by Jackson. Space past the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They give to Kamara, left side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they bring him down right around the 23. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going run again with Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Complete out to the right. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the pistol, it's Young. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Rattler. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Running for it, Kamara. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
Here's Rattler. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Rattler setting a throw. On target to Jackson. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to this. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Young on the play action. This one taken in by Granson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Now Rattler. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He finds Sanders. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Young on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but he just showed it off.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Carolina. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Rattler back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Throwing is Rattler. That's complete to Jackson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 1. This is reeled in by Jackson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the move, headed right. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Setting up to pass. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, 55 yards out. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Charlotte.